Hi, my name's Alan White. I'm the CEO of Arriello, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about the possible implications of reduced competition in the pharmaceutical services industry. In our part of the industry as a service provider, it's very interesting to see what's happened over the last number of years in this field. The way I see the service sector, it's a pyramid that you can cut into three pieces. At the top, you have the CROs. They try to do many things. Over the last number of years, they've gone through a process of growth and consolidation by acquiring smaller CROs or related businesses. The big beasts are getting bigger. At the bottom of the pyramid, you have the independent consultants. These are the providers that may be made up of only one person, or at most perhaps 4 or 5. They're typically specialised in either a specific field of work, such as medical writing, or a particular country or territory, such as, say, the Baltics. And then you have those companies in the middle, what I call the functional service providers. These are the companies that have critical mass to deliver a range of services in a range of countries, usually with a strong core team and typically a vendor structure to supplement this. That's what Arriello is and does. This middle sector is actually critical to the support of many companies. Why? Because for many mid-tier and smaller companies, CROs can be, rightly or wrongly, considered too big to be a suitable fit for many companies. They can be too big to be interested or provide the dedicated account management that they require. Conversely, the independent providers are either too small or too limited in scope, or both. That's why Ariella has thrived so much over the last number of years by having the nice balance of right size, right capability, but still having the adaptability and flexibility. The convergence in the life science industry is now moving heavily into the service sector. Service providers, backed by investment, are now acquiring other similar companies at some rate in order to offer economies of scale and wider service offerings. There are obvious advantages to clients where this works well. A company that buys in capacity can offer more and potentially work in more territories on behalf of the client. In the end, what clients want from my experience are partners that have the requisite capability and capacity today and in the future to manage the project as it grows. What I am equally seeing though is that more and more pharma companies have similar complaints related to a particular vendor that was acquired. The typical issues I hear are that either the dynamic changes, for example the relationship moves to another person or people, the pricing model changes, or just simply the level of client management and technical delivery reduced as the vendor was more focused on integration and efficiencies. Another issue here can be that the integration itself can take some time and the client is not supposed to get affected by that, but sometimes they do. I think that in order for the growing biotech sector, as an example, to continue to thrive, it also needs to have a burgeoning but stable service provider sector with good options and stability. These companies rely on outside support and need to know that the people they work with can grow with them. That's really our ethos. We've been around for 11 years now and have multiple opportunities to be acquired by a competitor or similar company. What makes Ariella special in this sector is that whilst everyone else disappears, we continue to grow. I personally feel very comfortable knowing that we are now seen as the leading, independent, stable provider in this sector. My focus is on ensuring that we continue to be the most relevant company in this sector that has stable systems, stable delivery teams, stable account management, and to be that security blanket that whilst others disappear or become homogenised, we stay true to our values and remember that the client comes first. And at all times, culture is key to how we deliver. I think the next few years are going to be extremely interesting in this space. More companies will be acquired, and that's fine. But the challenge for any of those companies growing this way only is that they need to ensure they don't forget their clients in the process. That's what will continue to drive our way of thinking as we continue to move forward.